Alright guys, I'm back with my review of this week's WWE Friday Night Smackdown for March 22nd, 2013. And JBL is back on commentary, so I guess they're not going to be bringing out Brad Maddox anymore. And Michael Cole was still there too for some reason. I guess maybe JBL hasn't been following the storyline, so they wanted Cole out there to kind of put everything over. But show starts off with Miz TV. He's got Orton and Sheamus out there. Orton wants Big Show to join their team to face the Shield, and Sheamus doesn't trust him. So Big Show comes out, and he still acts like a heel. He tells Miz he's dated women bigger than him. And Big Show gets into it with Sheamus. Booker T comes out and puts them in a 6-man match. And they face 3MB later on in the main event. I can't remember if Booker T said they were going to face 3MB or if that was just a lame surprise at the end of the show, but yeah, it's 3MB. Mark Henry versus Zack Ryder. World's Strongest Slam, 3 of them. Feed me more chance. Ryback comes out and Mark Henry slobbers all over the place and then charges him and gets knocked out. So he rolls out of the ring and leaves. Backstage, Teddy's all excited about making the Mark Henry Ryback match. He's really happy. He runs to tell Booker, and Booker's just pissed that he was working with Vicky Guerrero. And he says, "You work for me." And Teddy says, "Well, hold on a minute. I thought we worked together. I thought I worked with you, not for you." And Booker just stares at him. Booker was really acting like a heel here. It was strange. I don't know where they're going with this. Booker T just has been acting like a dick to Teddy for a while now, it seems. And I don't know where they're going with this, but they show the Booker T Hall of Fame video. I like this video a lot. I like how it shows the "we coming for you" line. Dolph versus Kofi Kingston with AJ on commentary. Big E stops Kofi from diving on Dolph, so Kofi runs to the top rope and jumps off and dives on Big E. Dolph hits Kofi with the Fameasser on the outside and hits the zigzag for the win. Afterwards, Big E lays out Kofi. Same thing they've been doing for a while now, but at least Dolph got another win here. Sheamus and Big Show are arguing, and Orton's trying to keep the peace. He's trying to keep them on the same page. He's the voice of reason. They kept saying that all night. Randy Orton's the voice of reason. It's unbelievable. Swagger and Zeb Coulter come out. They talk about breaking Ricardo's ankle and how in Swagger's America, if bones need to be broken, bones will be broken. We get Swagger versus Jericho, which was actually a decent match. Jericho dropkicks Swagger off the apron, and Fandango's music hits. So Jericho's all distracted by this. Fandango comes out. But the thing is, they brought out that big thing with the streamers coming down. How did Jericho not see this? I mean, it's a gigantic entrance here. So I thought that was kind of unbelievable. But Zeb gets on the apron. Jericho goes for the lion salt, and Fandango kicks him in the head. Swagger hits the Swagger bomb for the win. Afterwards, Fandango attacks Jericho, hits a leg drop off the top, so I guess that's his finisher, for now at least. And he says, "It's Fandango." So I'm pretty sure at WrestleMania we're going to get Fandango versus Jericho because Jericho made fun of his name. Another lame-ass storyline match just thrown onto WrestleMania. Big Show tells Stryker he's going to put his heart into this. Orton and Sheamus will be able to trust him. Rhodes Scholars with the Bellas versus Brodus and Sweet Tea. Tensai's wearing a coonskin cap now for some reason. This wasn't even a match. Almost instantly, the Bellas go at it with the Funkadactyls. All hell breaks loose, so the ref throws the match out. This is probably going to be your WrestleMania pre-show match. Sheamus tells Stryker they trust Big Show as much as he trusts them. Cesaro versus Miz with Wade Barrett on commentary to build up Barrett versus Miz. Cesaro taps the figure 4 clean. I mean, this was terrible for Cesaro. Miz has a stare down with Barrett, puts Cesaro back in the figure 4. And that was pretty much it. The only thing I can think of, the only reason they were doing this with Cesaro, because they were really pushing him. But lately it seems he's become kind of a job guy. And the only reason I can come up with is they have big plans for Cesaro after Mania. I'm sure he'll have a match at WrestleMania. He'll be on the show somewhere. But I think after Mania they're really going to start pushing him. So for now, they're kind of just got him on the back burner. Orton, Sheamus, and Big Show versus 3MB. Sheamus uses Big Show's chop, and Big Show does Sheamus's club thing on Drew McIntyre, where he's just pounding his chest. It looked brutal. I would not want to take that move. I mean, Big Show was clubbing this guy to death. But Sheamus tags himself in. Big Show knocks out McIntyre. Sheamus bro kicks Jinder for the win. Sheamus and Big Show start arguing. The Shield comes out. They stop fighting long enough to focus on the Shield, so the Shield just retreats. And that was the end of the show. So as far as SmackDown goes this week, I thought it was kind of an average show. If that, below average, I would say, actually, because looking at these matches, Mark Henry was a squash match, very short. Dolph versus Kofi wasn't nearly as good as the matches they've had in the past. Swagger and Jericho was an okay match. And Rhodes Scholars didn't even have a match, really. Cesaro Miz, another short squash match. And the main event was just okay. So yeah, I'd actually say this was kind of a below average SmackDown. And the recaps, they recap Brock Lesnar Triple H, they recap Taker Punk, and they recap Cena Rock. And I expect this to continue until WrestleMania. So I don't know. I'm not really excited about the SmackDowns leading up to Mania. Any big angles like Swagger, Alberto Del Rio wasn't even on this show. So I expect all of that to be on Raw. Anything major will be on Raw. Like him breaking Ricardo's ankle. So I don't expect anything really good out of SmackDown up until Mania. But anyways, that's my review of this week's show. Hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on this week's show in the comments, and thanks for watching.